You're listening to AI PRISM from Seoul Economic Daily.
If you put money into Korea's biggest brokerage to grab SpaceX shares, here's the hard part. Because Korean investors got zero. Mirae Asset Securities raised $500 million, about 760 billion won, from subscribers, and Goldman Sachs cut the final allocation to nothing hours before trading. Meanwhile, a Samsung fund built on US AI infrastructure is up about 110% since last June. And robot stocks that spiked on Nvidia's Korea visit gave back double-digit gains. It's Monday, June 15th. Let's look at what this means for retail investors in Korea. Global IPO allocations run on a strict client-tier system, and Mirae Asset sat in the lowest competing tier despite leading Korea at home. Japan's institutions, a far larger Wall Street relationship, received about $2.2 billion of SpaceX stock, while Korea got none. At home, retail money keeps pouring into the rally, lifting both AI and robot themes. Here's what the numbers show. Mirae Asset collected $500 million, roughly 760 billion won, in subscriptions, then told clients the allocation was zero at 2 a.m. Korea time. The won strengthened 2.56% against the dollar over those days, handing subscribers a currency loss of about 20 billion won, roughly $13 million, on tied-up cash. Samsung's US AI infrastructure fund posted about 110% returns since June last year, with net assets near 25.5 billion won, roughly $17 million. LG Electronics and Hyundai AutoEver had jumped over 100% on robot optimism, then fell more than 10% around Nvidia's visit. Boston Dynamics plans 30,000 units of annual capacity and 5,000 in sales by 2028, the bar analysts set for robots to become a true market leader. Korea's OLED share slid from 87.3% in 2020 to 68.7% in 2025, as China climbed to 31.2%. So what does this mean for retail investors holding Korean names? Earlier we said Korean investors got zero SpaceX stock, and the lesson is that a domestic broker's marketing does not guarantee a foreign allocation, while your cash and currency can sit at risk for days. If you hold Korean AI or robot names, the split is widening, with chip exposure backed by earnings and robot moves still sentiment-driven and quick to reverse. The OLED share slide is the slower risk to track, since it touches display-heavy holdings even as Korea still leads in patents. That's today's AI PRISM Retail Investors. This episode was produced with AI assistance based on Seoul Economic Daily reporting and reviewed by a human editor. AI PRISM is a WAN-IFRA award-winning series. We'll be back tomorrow.
You've been listening to AI PRISM from Seoul Economic Daily.